Hello, Clarice, and welcome back to my channel. I know I haven't posted in probably 2 years now, but we're gonna be coming back right now with something a little bit different than what I usually post. So I got into special effects makeup a couple months ago, right before Christmas, and I had been watching Mikey from Glam and Gore for about 2, maybe 3 years now at this point. And I kept watching her, and I really, really enjoyed her videos, and I thought, you know what, I like drawing, and I like painting, and I'm pretty decent at it, so I thought I'd give it a go. Today, I figured since we're close to Valentine's Day, I would do a little bit of a Valentine's Day inspired gore makeup. This has been done a total of 3 times before, and I will link all 3 of those videos down in the description. It's been done by Mikey from Glam and Gore and 2 other accounts, but I'm not sure, so I will leave them in the description below. And if I keep looking down to the side, it's because my dog is right beside me. He's right here. Yes. Okay, so I guess without further ado, let's get started. Everything I have is right beside me in a plastic bag because I'm not professional. I have no training. I have 2 years of YouTube videos under my belt, and that's about it. So I'm self-taught, so everything I have comes from the Halloween store. Alright, so first things first, we are going to block out my eyebrows with a washable glue stick. The only reason that I am blocking out my eyebrows is so that the glue protects them from the latex. Meaning so that the latex doesn't rip them out or anything. Alright, now that I'm looking extra surprised, I am going to let these dry for a little bit. Okay, so now that they are dried and pretty well protected so the latex doesn't rip them out, I'm going to do a rough outline, hearts around my eyes. I'm going to go ahead and do that now with a red cream paint. Okay, so like I said, I'm going to be doing a gore Valentine's Day look, and it's the heart eyes emoji. So what I'm going to do is take the latex and cotton method, put down a layer of latex, go over it with cotton, and then put more latex over top of it, smooth down the edges, and lift up the insides. So it looks like the hearts have been carved out of my eyes. Okay, so I had to move filming location on account of my dog, so I'm going to go ahead right now and apologize for the sound change and the lighting change. We are now in my bathroom. For this, I just have basic white, ammonia-free face and body latex paint. Okay, so now that you saw my basic technique for this, I'm going to go ahead and do the rest of the latex off camera. I'm going to cover my whole mouth in the shape of a smile, or I have a picture of that in my Instagram, so if you want to check that out, the link's down below. So for the rest of the video, unfortunately, I'm going to go ahead and have to voiceover for it. So that's enough talking from this Abby. You will hear from voiceover Abby in the future. I will tell you how I do this. You peel the toilet paper apart. There is a flatter side and a more textured bumpy side. The bumpiness you can cover up with latex, so I'm not worried about that. So what you do is you put the latex down in the shape that you want it, cover it with the toilet paper, and then layer it until you have the thickness that you desire. Alright, so right here what we're doing is we're taking a nice generous layer of liquid latex over the entire mouth area, and you layer it with the toilet paper. And since the latex is still wet, you can just rip the toilet paper off and it'll rip it right where it's wet. And now, in between each layer, you have to let the latex toilet paper completely dry. And I went ahead off camera and did it with cotton and latex as well to give it more of a torn kind of texture to it. And next, what I do is I take a black cream paint and cover the entire inside of the heart areas to deepen everything and make it look deeper. And after that, I take the Rotten Flesh Tone color and go right around the outline of the heart to kind of give it a little bit more of a skin tone color, since latex is pretty white. After that, I take a light red cream paint and cover the entire area, the same place that I just did the Rotten Flesh Tone color. I want to put the red as well and then blend it out to make it look irritated. After that, you take a dark red cream paint, cover the entire area that the black is in, and give it more of a bloody kind of look to it. Next, for the mouth, I take a black cream paint and cover the whole mouth with a brush. Then I take a dark red cream paint, go right over that, cover the entire thing, make sure there's no white sticking out. Alright, and once you finish that, you want to do a light layer around the outside of the mouth area with the dark red cream paint. And you take your finger and you blend it out to give it more of an irritated look. And then you take the same dark red cream paint and go right over the light red cream paint and give it more of a deeper, more irritated look to it. Also, be sure to blend it out with your fingers. Alright, my favorite step is scab blood. I like to use Ben Nye. I kind of take the backside of a paintbrush and put it on more towards the outside areas to give it more of a torn flesh kind of look to it, to make the cut look more realistic. Now I do that for the mouth, and I also put it in the heart eyes. Once I finish that, I cover the end of the paintbrush in the scab blood, make sure to coat my entire hand with it, and pat it around my face to give the blood a messy, kind of smeared look to it. Once I finish with the scab blood, I use a blood gel and take the paintbrush, cover the entire area of the mouth with the blood gel, and then I do the same thing with the heart eyes. And once I finish with that, I dip the whole paintbrush into the blood, put it on my hand again, and give it more of a lighter blood color to it. And I do the same thing that I did with the scab blood, and I smear it around my face. Alright, now that's the finished look. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please be sure to like the video. Also be sure to subscribe and hit the bell notification. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!